How's it going, guys? Just want to follow up from the last video I did on the GPD Win 2. I'm going to be showing some gameplay of actual PC games that run on it. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it. Yep, so we're about to jump into some games on the GPD Win 2. I've got Fraps open, as you can see, so you can check the frame rate. So yeah, I've got a few examples up here, so we'll try Fallout 3. That did take a little bit of tweaking. I should be able to find the forum to help you sort that out, but it has a few issues with Windows 10. Not with the GPD Win 2, just Windows 10. New Vegas, Mass Effect 2, Left 4 Dead 2. There's a few examples here, so let's just boot up. Let's boot up Fallout 3 to start with. I'll show you how well that runs. You gotta run it with administrator settings. So the game settings I have set for it are 720, obviously the highest resolution. Anti-aliasing isn't needed, but would affect performance if we put it on. 4 samples, and I think if we go to advanced, you can just see a few of the settings I've got here. So it's not the lowest settings, I'd say it was more medium, but we do get some really good results. And a screen of this size, like, it does look really good, so we'll jump in straight into gameplay. So we're back with gameplay. I'll try my best to use one hand to control, but I just really want you to see the frame rate. So we're in Megaton at the moment. Haven't actually blown it up yet, but I was planning on doing it, so don't hate me. This is a bad guy save. So yeah, we'll just wander around Megaton, but it's holding a locked 60 at the moment. And if we talk to Lucas Sims, if I can get behind him and speak to him. Okay, we'll turn around first and then speak to him.
Yes.
You see, it goes into conversation easily. I don't want to ruin my save, so I won't say anything, but yeah, I could get my gun out and we could start a gunfight, but I think I can bring up VATS. 1 second. Just the button for VATS. There we go. So if I just do this, I'm sorry, dude. Select him. Drops down to about 48, 47 in VATS, but it's pre-rendered. Well, it's not really pre-rendered, obviously, but it's not really going to affect gameplay. And you can see we've got a lot of people shooting at us now, and it dropped to about 48. I'm just going to die. But yeah, we dropped to about 48, so you'll have no issues running Fallout, which is really cool. Nice to be able to play Fallout portably as well, because the Switch hasn't actually got this game. So the next game I want to show you is Bioshock. This is the remastered version. You could probably run the original version at a lower frame rate. I'm not sure if the controller would work though in that. Not in a lower frame rate, but it'd run at a high settings probably. But I'm not sure if the controller supported. It might be. But I have the remastered one installed on my Steam account, so I just thought might as well just try that out. And you'd be surprised at how well it runs. I'll show you the graphics settings in game, but it actually runs really well. I've been playing it. I've just got past the bit where you have to get the telekinesis, the power. You throw the bombs at that guy. So we're in game now, as you can see. I'm hitting about 55 to 46 frames a second. If I just work my way around this corner, I don't want to get killed. Right, there's a big daddy there. There's probably something I don't want to get too close to. But yeah, as you can see, it's running really good, and it looks great on the screen as well. I'm pretty sure I'm about to get shot. Right. But yeah, I'll just go into the settings and show you what I'm running the game at. So full resolution, I'm running at 4 times the filtering setting, field of view, windowed obviously not, vertical sync's on, anti-aliasing off. I've got distortion on, real-time reflections on, water ripple on, yeah. So a lot of the settings are turned on, it's just the anti-aliasing that isn't. And like I said, we're actually running the game really smoothly. Especially in firefights as well, I don't really see the frame rate drop. You see it's gone to 60 now. It's gone to a locked 60. So yeah. Yeah. Dropped to about 48 there, but yeah, it's nice, smooth. And the textures do seem to dip in and out, but they do eventually load properly. Yeah. This one actually surprised me quite a bit. I managed to get Mass Effect 2 running on the GPD Win 2. Not that it's a new game or anything, but it's really cool to be able to play a Mass Effect handheld. So as you can see, we're in the ship at the moment, and I know this isn't combat, but the ship is actually quite difficult to run. You can see that we're getting 45 FPS. Actually hit 60 at one point down here. Or jumps up to 52. I mean, just really smooth frame rates. It's actually locked 60 now. Dropped down to about 45 there. I'll speak to someone. Jacob. See, locks at about 54 there. Now it's at 60. So yeah, really impressive that you can run Mass Effect 2. There's a really cool hack that you can get on Mass Effect 2 as well. You pretty much need it for the Win 2, where you're allowed to use the controller, because the controller support isn't actually built into the game. You will need to download a patch off of the Nexus website. I should link it in the description if I can find it. But yeah, Mass Effect 2 runs really well. I've played through quite a little bit of it, about an hour or so. But yeah, really impressed. The Intel graphics actually can run a decent amount of games. Another awesome game is Rockstar's Bully. This is the Scholarship Edition from Steam, and it runs really well. I've got it on pretty much high settings, minus the anti-aliasing, which is set at 2. I probably could drop that down to 1, to 0, and not really see a difference and get a higher FPS, but I mean, if we just go outside, I mean, you're getting the full Bully game, obviously improved for PC in the Scholarship Edition, and it's running, it drops to about 41, 39 there, 38. Easily playable FPS. The game's locked at 30 to start with though, but there is a patch that you can find online that'll unlock it to 60. Just makes it run a bit smoother. But yeah, you can literally play Bully. This is handheld Bully, if anyone fancies playing Bully. Awesome game. Classic Rockstar game. I did try and get this on the PS2 emulator to play the older version of it, but it didn't run so well, so thankfully it's out on PC. You can actually get it on Android devices and iPads and iPhones as well now, but this obviously looks better. And you have a proper controller to play it with. So yeah, the full Bully experience on GPD Win 2. Another awesome surprise for me was being able to play through GTA 4 again. I didn't really want to have to play it on Xbox and sit down and play it. I feel like it's a game that would be so cool to play it portable, and it actually does run decently well. Not as well as I was hoping it to, but sadly Rockstar didn't really optimize this game for PC that well. So you can see our settings here, you know, auto, you know, medium to low, and like 18 view distance. Still managed to get the 720p resolution there. I'll just walk around outside and show you guys how it looks. I mean, I've actually managed to play quite a lot of the game. Not too much of it, but quite a lot. And it has been playable. The frame rate is really low, but, you know, like, it's just... It almost feels locked at 30 at some points. Like, it's locked at 30 now, and being locked at 30 is basically like playing it on Xbox anyway. Or PS3. You know, this game had quite a choppy frame rate for consoles anyway. But yeah, it plays really well, plays fine. I can play it easily. And even when you're driving around, the frame rate doesn't seem to drop too much. But yeah, I'm just really surprised we can now play GPD Win, well, GTA on GPD Win 2. So if any of you guys like Batman or the Arkham series, the first 2 games actually run really well on the device. So Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman City, they both run awesome. And sadly, Batman Arkham Knight is a little bit challenging to run, and it pretty much doesn't run very well at all on the system. But you still get 2 awesome games. I've got Batman Arkham Asylum here, and it runs really well. I'm in a mission at the moment, but as you can see, we dropped to about 41 there. That was a little hitch though. And I'll just grapple up to one of the gargoyles and climb up there. Yeah, as you can see, looking around, get a nice view of the environment. Swinging around, we dropped to about 38 there, and back up to 50 straight away. Really smooth frame rate, and yeah, the full game is playable on here, which is really cool. This is pretty much the same for Batman Arkham City as well, although it's set in a much bigger area. The frame rate is really still as good. Sadly, I don't have that to show you, but take my word for it. I don't think I can't show you the visual settings from here, but yeah, runs really well. Awesome. I would show you the Valve games, but it's a bit pointless. Just know that Half-Life 2, Portal, and Left 4 Dead 2, because it's using I forgot what the engine is, the one that Valve use for all their games. Yeah, the games run perfect. So yeah, they run literally at like over 100 FPS on highest settings. So yeah, you'll definitely be able to run Left 4 Dead 2, Portal, Half-Life on this device. Yeah. So the last game I'll show you guys is Burnout Paradise City. I can't actually turn, I'm using one remote, which will be on the road. There we go. So as you can see, it runs really smooth, 60 FPS I'm getting. Yeah, you can play the whole game, it's pretty much locked at 60. You know what, next time guys I'm going to invest in another camera person. Might be a bit more helpful. So yeah, it runs at like a solid 60, and I'm pretty sure the settings are all high as well. I'll have a look in a second, just to show some racing off. Yeah, they're giving me tutorial stuff, so I'll just see if I can find any of the settings. The video options. So it's at the normal resolution of 720p, and as you can see, we've got high, highest, and high, standard. So yeah, it looks awesome on the screen, and it runs pretty much flawlessly. So that was just some gameplay of some games that I've been playing on the GPD Win 2. If you liked it, please give me a like and let me know in the comments if you want to see any other games. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Thanks for watching.